in the game. It's the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens, and it's coming right up on Madden NFL 23.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. From the 6. And he brings us out.
Down right there, boy. Down right there.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills.
And remember, when he came out of college, he left early. So a lot of people weren't really paying attention to this young man. But he's entrusted with a leadership role early in his NFL career and didn't shy away from it. His goal, continue to prove that there should have been one more quarterback that went in the first round of the 2000.
Play action now, Mills. He's got a man, complete. And he has a big
trying to get a touchdown.
The 40 before being dropped. A big pickup of 38. Well, there's a pretty big start right there. They go bombs away on the first play from scrimmage.
Put a smile on your face, didn't it? Not because you're rooting for anyone, but that's the way to begin a game, to put someone back on their heels and announce that they plan to be aggressive.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd and 9, Mills. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
On 3rd down, here's Mills.
That's what I said. What?
It's
out of bounds.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
That's all.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a scoreless game.
What, Zev?
That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Let's go, Rashad Bateman.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field.
All right, coming for you, Bateman. Coming for you.
The open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
Oh, come on.
Quick throw, knocked
away,
he's in there. And incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
All right, Denver.
Jackson. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back. I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off, if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync. Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
We need this.
They'll try and throw for him with Jackson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Ravens 1st down as they'll get the conversion. On a gain of 14.
Well, partner, that was a heck of a play right there because there is no play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does and delivers a first down.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson, and it's caught. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on fourth.
Now, that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down. And you.
Woo! Touchdown, Baltimore Ravens.
Raven touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. It's caught. And it's
got the 2-point conversion. Yeah, let's go, Baltimore.
The 2-point try sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
On 2nd and 9, Mills. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
What the heck y'all over there doing?
Target, and that'll make it 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Oh, interception.
Intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figure it out. Okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And
bring it home, Bateman.
You got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Baltimore!
Bateman with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
Now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. They'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the two-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you
don't work.
And you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Houston set to take over. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Justin Madubuike firing across the line there and planning him for a loss. On 2nd and 15 now. Mills. So the completion good for 7 there. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Mills. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. Now, you don't want to see that penalty at any point, but it adds a little extra to it when it comes on 3rd down.
It certainly does, because if this were a boxing match, they had him on the ropes there. 3rd down incompletion, 4th down upcoming. Instead, that mistake resets everything back to first down, which means they have to stay on the field longer to try and stop this drive.
The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in and got it.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Off the play fake, Mills.
Interception.
It's intercepted. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
Has absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly encouraging about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
And now the Ravens calling the offense on the field here as they're going to go for 2. After the interception, here's Jackson. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 6. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And the Ravens have got
Oh, we got the fumble. Let's go. Let's go, Ravens.
And one thing I love.
And now before the ball changes hands.
Oh, come on with the boost review.
Make sure that they have it right.
Previous play is under review.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Dang.
Have to review the play. The ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After the pick 6 a moment ago, here's Mills again. That's caught. It's Chris Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already.
Alright, I need to get a fumble and check the ball again.
A first down throw for Mills. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Looking to throw is Mills. And it's going to be incomplete.
I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even at 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Mills to the air again.
I actually heard that story.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37.
Oh, throw it. I'm going to try to throw it.
First and 10.
Reggie is back, I thought.
Really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Hey, Reggie is back.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now Mills. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Throwing, Mills. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Help me out a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and the deficit will hold at 22. So 2 missed field goals for him now, and that's helped keep them with a big 0 on the scoreboard.
Well, it's not the only reason they have a 0. The offense has been bogged down a few times now, but it's certainly not helping the cause any at all.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. Now Jackson on first down.
Oh, crap.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, these defenses playing with some confidence, having a little fly into the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Mills. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Yeah, no question. He got to the QB late, CD, and that's going to get a flag every time.
Every single time. Because let's face it, the league is always going to have an emphasis on these calls. They want to take care of these quarterbacks who are in vulnerable positions when they're passing the football.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Mills now. And his throw here is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
And based on my math, they really completed one time thus far in this game. So you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. third downs, they've been a problem for him all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully...
He's got a man complete. There he goes, right side.
Touchdown, Baltimore Ravens.
Touchdown. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards.
Look at it, all the way.
Don't you get the sense the film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break.
You done with your lyrics, Ev?
Thought about it, and now his guys are
You done with your lyrics?
They'll try and throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So
what? Reggie said don't go in the office or in the kitchen when he's not here.
Around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending.
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line.
Because he's not here yet.
To throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And now out comes Houston. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
What?
The first carry down for Rex Burkhead. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get
Reggie's not here though.
To the backfield. So how are you going to combat?
Yeah, but didn't he say don't go in the kitchen when he's not here?
Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Mills from the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's
I got it.
And they're going to be
I got the fumble.
Right around the 17-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coach is always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And that one's going to be on target and incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens are able to widen their lead.
Touchdown, Baltimore Ravens. Zeb, you ain't gotta tell me what you got.
I'm not sure defensively
until it's complete.
they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past over through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Jackson. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion.
Baltimore Ravens for the 2-point conversion. He mad.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Now comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Now, after the loss, they'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. To throw, Mills. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Mills on first down. And that is incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls.
I'm going to end it if I score one more time.
Absolutely, very well could have been a
As right now I'm in the lead. The way it's looking, I'm about to score again.
Incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, it's Mills. Buying time to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Howard. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Mills can't get away, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Mills to throw it. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now a 3rd down throw, and it misses the target, incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore Raven offense returns, and we see wide receiver Rashad Bateman bringing him out. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the 2nd quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you always want to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all those things? But the best players show up each and every week. Solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has shown up time and time again. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That's taken in by Duvernay. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Ravens with another touchdown.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are an extra point away away from going up by 40. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before. And able to get this out to the 25. And here comes the Texans now. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, here's Pierce. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Well, glad to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Crochet on the return. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 39 yards there, a big one.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up. Touchdown! Demarcus Robinson.
Baltimore Ravens for another touchdown.
And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. So, all right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the 3rd quarter.
What you want?
inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. The former Minnesota Golden Gopher Rashad Bateman leading this offense back onto the field. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jackson. That's complete, left side to Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. The partners still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Here's Jackson to throw. And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 33 yards that time.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now it's Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their own 20-yard line. Mills throw complete there to Moore. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A 1st down throw for Mills. Flush, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Patrick Queen, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And not a whole lot to speak of there, as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
I will in a minute.
Here's Mills.
I'm trying to get the 4th quarter.
And that is incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the ball, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. Oh, the return is Prochet. Nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Baltimore Raven offense returns, and we see wide receiver Rashad Bateman bringing him out. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's what really becomes fun, because let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Jackson steps away. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
Yes. Baltimore 1st down, yes.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what
Oh,
you
crap.
mean by that is
Oh,
Jackson,
crap.
when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is uh-oh. He's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground?
Can get no yards on it.
That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
To throw is Jackson. That is caught. It's
Yes! Baltimore with another touchdown.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are pouring it on. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they've built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ballgame.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
All right.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken way up at the 25. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
On 3rd down, here's Mills. Open man there is Collins, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs.
Well, they're not, and right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
Mills now from the 50. They dial up the screen here to Burke. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And now off to the races down the right side. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that's a great play for that defensive unit. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room.
And Mills is intercepted for the third time. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
What? No. No, you're not even good at that. I want my mic turned on. There we go.
Onto the field. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles. And
another team almost got an interception.
Part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Oh, no.
That'll certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because
alright, I gotta play smart. Gotta play smart.
But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. It's complete.
Ooh.
He's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Look where I am, Nate. I'm in the end zone. Hey, down 4.
And the drive keeps going.
Look. Right here.
I think he should be taking it from baseball cap.
Boom.
Set of headphones for the next
Look where I got tackled at.
Absolutely sensational.
You saw it?
The one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Throwing is Jackson. That is caught inside.
Oh, they done. They down. First and goal already. They down 4.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the goal line, but doesn't get there.
Watch.
They're going to be set up with a 1st and goal from very short range.
And they got me. Shit, they sacked me. I couldn't throw it in time.
It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
What, you got a screenshot?
Now it's Jackson.
Oh, touchdown. That's it.
For a Raven touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown now. And the Ravens continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was
Texans are mad.
Early on, but they were clicking in all three phases. It's
man.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here.
I'm gonna go for a 2 point. I'm gonna make them even more pissed. Make them even more pissed. I'm gonna go for the 2 point.
We have been disappointed watching their execution throughout this contest.
Piss them off even more.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on.
We can score now, Nate. Hold on, watch. Look at the score now. The coach even, man. Look at the score now. We've only got 5 minutes left in the quarter.
The last 5.5 minutes, man. There ain't no way.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Houston's offense taking over again. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing. Unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news now.
Boom! Get down.
And they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Justin Madubuike able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Pierce now up the middle, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Another carry, same story. 4th quarter, and he is in red numbers right now with a running game.
Hard to believe because you figure at some point you break off a run. But in this case, what we're seeing is just pure domination by the defense. I think it started with the scouting report. They got into what they were doing defensively, into their mindset, and just beating to the punch on every snap. We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, broke the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense.
Yeah, it does.
Those guys will get along very well right now. Of course they will. Defense help the offense.
The other one
That's
you
their
can
turn
tell
to take it down.
wasn't be up in its small. This
Yep.
was
Take it right around the 44. Now a hit and a loose football. And they take possession of the football.
Damn, Texas got the loose football.
Was hoping to make a play there on the and now as with
Wait,
every
it's
potential
spooky, bro.
turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
The previous play is under review.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors
Nope.
here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Oh.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge is successful.
wow, it's almost 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that late.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm actually into that right now.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you can always get the backups some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens just continue to roll. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all the great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Jackson now. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Alright. So number 2, I'm letting him go.
You're loud. You're loud. You're loud.
Sorry, John, she said she was going Barbie.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
So yeah, I know it's a loud.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there.
What?
Call it the 26. Houston set to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
I'm just going to run the clock out now.
Himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
I'm going to try to keep them from getting touchdown though.
Left to his running back. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Mills.
Oh, interception.
Intercepted for the 4th time today.
Another interception. What? Another interception already. 4th one for the day.
I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Good footwork at the 30. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Right back to Dobbins on first. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Another run here with Dobbins. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 50 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another guy's gained 13 yards that time and another 1st down.
They make it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 3 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. Into a massive bunnies, and I think they held him out. They did. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added.
What did you drop, Mike?
So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on the hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Personally, I'd rather see them kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead,
They go for it, get two. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Time to just run the clock out.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
That's game after this. It's gonna be game.
Taken right at the 20.
Nah, I want to keep it going for my streamers. Well, for my fans, actually.
At this point, I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
That's taken on the 25. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
That's game. It's over.
It was done like...
It's over. Look, that's in the 4th quarter.
It was done like 5 minutes in the 4th quarter anyway.
What the heck was that?
It's not like he was trying to hold it.
Dwight, I beat him. Look at the score.
They weren't coming back.
I tore him up. I tore him up. I tore him up.
They weren't coming back for the quarter.
Texas.
You know they made a touchdown.
They had to kick a field goal just to get points.
Huh?
They had to kick a field goal just to get points. And they missed 2 field goals. They missed 2 field goals and got the 3rd one. Reggie, I beat the Texans 87-3. They missed 2 field goals and got the 3rd one. Yeah, and I kept beating them.
I was looking at the top of my glasses, so, you know, I was looking at the top of my glasses, and all I see is this.